Have you ever sent a letter to a friend who lives far away, maybe even in another country? And did you actually know how to write it properly? Well, today I'm going to explain everything about personal letters, what they are, how they work, and the expressions we use. So first, what exactly are personal letters? Personal letters are letters written to people we already know, like friends, parents, siblings, or cousins. Personal letters are not only written to inform, but to strengthen the bond between two people writing to each other. Now, what are the purposes of personal letters? They can be used for many reasons, such as to apologize, to tell good or bad news, to share experiences, to give advice, to ask for help, to congratulate someone, to say get well soon, or to express gratitude. Next, let's look at the types of personal letters. Some common types include family letters, written to a family members to share recent news, pen friend letters, written to a pen friend, celebration letter, written to acknowledge a happy or significant day or event, farewell letter, written to say goodbye to someone who is moving overseas, get well letter, written to wish someone a speedy recovery from illness, love letter, written to someone that you are having a romantic relationship. Moving on, personal letters also have specific linguistic features. First, sentence structure. Accurate grammar is important and complete sentences are expected. We can use slang and contraction like I'll, I'm, or will. Personal pronouns such as I, we, and you are used, and the writing usually uses active voice. Second, style. The language is personal because it uses first and second person pronouns. We should write warmly, use the person's name, vary sentence length, and keep a natural conversational tone. Most importantly, let your personality show in the writing. Now let's move on to the structure. A personal letters usually consist of date, address, salutation, introduction, body, closure, complimentary clause, signature, postscript. Let me explain each part. Date. Date when the letter is written, on the top left of the letter. Address. Place where you are writing from, on the top right of the letter. Salutation is the greeting and the name of the person you are writing to. Introduction opens the letter, usually starts with how are you or referring to a previous letter. Body is the main part where you share your message. Closure shows that the letter is about to end. Complimentary clause includes short expressions like love, sincerely yours, or best wishes. Signature is the name or initials of the writer. Postscript is an additional thought added at the end. Lastly, here are some expressions often used in personal letters. Salutation: dear, dearest, darling, my dear, my love. Closing expressions: yours, with love, sincerely yours, much love, best wishes. Starting the letter: how are you? Hope this letter finds you. Thank you for your last letter. It was so good to hear from you. Ending the letter: see you. I am looking forward to hearing from you soon. I will write soon. I am waiting for a quick reply. And that's all about personal letters. Their definition, purposes, types, linguistic features, structure, and common expressions. Now, this is the example of a personal letter. Alright, now let's move on to another topic, which is about analytical exposition text. So what is an exposition text? First, the definition. Exposition text is a text that elaborates the writer's idea about the phenomenon surrounding. In other words, this text explains the writer's thoughts about an issue around us. Next is the social function. Its social function is to persuade or convince the reader that the idea is an important matter. So the main purpose is to make the reader agree or at least believe that the idea really matters. Now, let's talk about the generic structure of an analytical exposition text. It has three main parts. 1. Thesis, position. This part introduces the topic and shows the writer's point of view. Preview. This outlines the main arguments that will be discussed. 2. Arguments, point. This restates the main arguments mentioned in the preview. Elaboration. This develops and supports each argument with explanations or evidence. 3. Reiteration. This is the conclusion that sums up all the arguments. Next, let's move to the significant lexicogrammatical features of analytical exposition. First, it has a focus on generic human and non-human participants. This means the text talks about general people or things, not specific ones. For example, students, people, technology, pollution. Second, it uses the simple present tense. This tense is used to talk about facts or general truths that are always true. For example, pollution affects health. Third, the text uses relational process or linking verbs. These are verbs that don't show action but connect the subject to information about it. Some common linking verbs include am, is, are, was, were, appear, become, feel, has been, have been, will be, and so on. Fourth, analytical exposition uses a lot of connectives. This helps connect ideas smoothly so the arguments are clear and easy to follow. Examples include ordering firstly, secondly, then finally. Contrast although, however, whereas on the other hand. Comparison also, in addition as well as. Explaining because, since, therefore, consequently. Fifth, there is the use of internal conjunction. This helps show the order of the arguments, such as firstly, secondly, next, and finally. Sixth, there is the use of causal conjunctions. They explain why something happens and what the result is. This is important because analytical exposition aims to prove a point with logical reasons. Common causal conjunctions include because, therefore, so, and as a result. And that is the whole explanation about analytical exposition text. Now, this is the example of an analytical exposition text.